Hello, everyone. I'm Francesco Cara. I'm the co-founder of Cleanweb Limited, a company that is based in London and that I set up with Stefana Broadbent about 11 months ago. We've been very much involved into the digital world and the web world since the beginning, since the early years. And we decided to create a vehicle for investment and product development, Cleanweb Ltd, to essentially harness the power of the web to transform our lives, transform society, to get us to act more quickly against climate change. Essentially, what I will present today is our first product, which is called If You Want To, unpronounceable, IYWTO, and I invite you to go and see it on your mobile devices while I speak, because it's the best way to experience the product. I would also like to recognize a few things. The product is born out of the Cleanweb meetup, the movement that we have in London, and we have here among the ambassadors Jack Townsend and Woon Tan, with whom we work very, very closely. We are also based in the Impact Hub. We're working at the moment in London and Milan, and we like very much the co-working support and the fact of working with innovators around us. And then finally, yesterday, we knew that we were selected for the Climate Launchpad UK, so we'll start the program on Tuesday. Now, what is the problem that we are addressing? We really believe that there is a fantastic evolution in our society. More and more people are looking for alternative ways of living, starting with a carless life to moving into low-meat diets, producing and growing one's own food, etc., etc. And this is really going across society. We have very, very clear indications of that. At the same time, we have a wonderful world of innovation that people like us at Ecosummit represent, inventing, creating, and bringing to market great solutions for a more sustainable living. What we think is missing today, actually, is a marketplace where this demand meets the offer that we provide with all the services, products that we develop. So essentially, with If You Want To, we're really trying to create a marketplace, a community, a conversation where people share their experiences of using those services, discover new services, and also provide feedback to the innovators themselves to make the product better. Now, we saw today many of the applications and services that are on the right of this diagram. I had a question earlier. We have Google. Actually, we do have Google, and most of the services and products we develop are at the bottom of the first page when we are lucky. Most of the time, they are 2, 3, 4, 5 pages down the search. This is a simple example that we did on Monday in Milan. So we looked for renewable energy. And the first company that was listed was Energia, which is a renewable energy cooperative in Milan. It's in position 10. And it took us a long time going through different domains to get something on the first page. The second, we have lots of great environmental news. I love The Guardian personally. Collectively, it's a very, very interesting portal in London. Many things. And there, we find references to really interesting digital products and services. But these references are fleeting. They are rare. It took us a couple of hours, actually, to come up with these 3 things. So this is what we mean by a big gap in the market. We have events like here, Ecosummit and Ecosummit TV, or the Climate Kick. We have lots of things, but there are more for people who are already inventing and investing in the marketplace. I've got 56 seconds. No. It's possible. So what we're building is essentially, we're building a community, we're building a database, we're building a search engine, and we're building an open platform. So the marketplace is essentially about 150 people with whom we're working very, very closely. And they are contributing solutions to the different problems and the development of the platform. The database is essentially over 2,300 solutions that are here arranged in relation to the countries where they are available. So for instance, we have today in the database 439 products and services in the UK, 463 in Europe, global, that is products that are available everywhere, 265. These are pretty big numbers. Now I go very, very quickly to the platform. You can try it out. The search engine is on top. In the middle part, we have an area where people can really get ideas about things they can do and that are supported by technology. We have then a little window where people who have a solution or want to point out a solution to us can simply list a URL, and that goes into our directory. In the project page, we have an area where we give visibility to the innovators, and I met many people that we have on the platform today here. So we present the people behind the project. We create a kind of direct engagement, and we offer the possibility to review and comment on the solution itself. The directory is this object here, as I said, contains today over 2,000 references. We use it as the input from which we select the solutions that are the best for us. The big problem we have today is that we have too many solutions. We started the project, we thought of coming to about 800. Very quickly, we went above that number. So what we're doing today, we're taking the database and we're making it into a local database. So essentially, someone in Amsterdam will be geolocalized as being in Amsterdam, and only the projects that are available in Amsterdam and the region will be presented. So essentially, when I use the search engine, I will see only the options that are available in Amsterdam and the services that support those options. The same for the latest and best opportunities in Amsterdam. So I was very keen to be here, first of all because we are used to talk more to our Cleanweb community, environmental associations, so corporations and venture capitals is a new audience to us. And essentially we have three things to ask you if you think that this is a valuable project to promote your own startups and to promote the startups you're investing in and learning more about this market. So for startups, essentially what we are offering is a first dedicated marketplace. There is not another thing like this. And essentially, this marketplace will create visibility and will create engagement with end users. What we ask in exchange is to be proactive. The platform is open, so you can add your project, you can create a page on that project, you can bring traffic to comment, etc., on the project itself. And in exchange, if you are good, we'll drive quality leads to your startups. So we will ask for a financial recognition of this traffic. The corporations. Essentially, we believe that since we're moving into very specific locations, a company like, a really strong company brand in Amsterdam that uses sustainability, that really wants to engage with a sustainable eco-living community, can find a space for a sort of a solution they can be associated with, and they can sponsor and help us enter into these new cities. Finally, to investors, we think we are building a great competitive intelligence platform and market insights platform, because essentially we know where people go, where end consumers go, what they're willing to do, what they're willing to try. So we ask again here for a financial contribution to carry out this project in the regions where we are most active. I'd love to be in Prague, for instance. Now, I wish to thank you for the attention, for listening, and we can talk about how practically we can work together going forward during the next coffee break. Thank you very much. Thank you, Jan.
Bravo.